Hello aspirants, welcome to Patriot Indian. In our EPFO PYQ series, today we shall discuss APFC 2023 question paper. We'll go through the questions one by one. So the first question is we will have to rearrange the jumble parts to form the most appropriate sentence and should mark our response. Okay. Before the judge, given that he was clearly innocent, was incomprehensible his decision to plead guilty. You will have to rearrange it properly. His decision to plead guilty before the his decision to plead guilty. Okay, given that he was clearly innocent, his decision to plead guilty before the judge was incomprehensible. Okay, so this is the correct order. Given that he was clearly innocent, his decision to plead guilty before the judge was incomprehensible. So the answer would be QSPR. Do we have QSPR? Yes. Answer is C. Given that he was clearly innocent, his decision to plead guilty before the judge was incomprehensible. Next question. When you stated principles, it is difficult or at odds with your ground realities to practice what you preach. Okay. It is difficult to practice what you preach when your stated principles are at odds with your ground realities. Okay. Or else, when your stated principles are at odds with your ground realities, it is difficult to practice what you preach. Do we have PRQS? PRQS? No, we don't have PRQS. But do we have Q? It is difficult to practice what you preach when your stated principles are at odds with your ground realities. Do we have QS? PR? QSPR. Yes, we have QSPR and the right option is QSPR. Now we'll go to the next question. Question number 3. People in dire need, it is a truth universally acknowledged that for assistance reach out to their friends and family. Okay. It is a truth universally acknowledged that people in dire need reach out to their friends and family for assistance. Do we have QPSR? Yes, we have QPSR and the correct answer is it is a truth universally acknowledged that people in dire need for assistance reach out to their friends and family. Okay. Now, question number 4. His vengeful by the expression on his face and diabolical nature were clearly revealed. By the expression on his face, his vengeful and diabolical nature were clearly revealed. Do we have QPRS? Yes, option number. Okay. Sorry. His vengeful and diabolical nature were clearly revealed by the expression on his face. Yes. So we have PRSQ. This is the correct answer. Bitter fights between the two rival teams on more than one occasion I have witnessed. Okay. On more than one occasion, I have witnessed bitter fights between the two rival teams. Do we have RSPQ? RSPQ. Yes, option number B. RSPQ. On more than one occasion, I have witnessed bitter fights between the two rival teams. Okay. The essay was badly researched and contained several platitudes and generalizations. Here we need to here we need to find out the closest in meaning. The essay was badly researched and contained several platitudes and generalizations. Incorrect platitudes. If you read or if you look at the statement, the essay was very badly researched and they're talking negatively about the essay and contained several platitudes and generalizations. Platitudes, incorrect statements, imprecise comments, okay, often used in unoriginal ideas, vague subjective statements. Here platitude means used and unoriginal ideas. The judgment of the beauty is based on the human capacity for disinterested pleasure in the natural world. Disinterested pleasure. Disinterested. Indifference, free of all self-interest, not caring for something, extremely focused. The judgment of beauty is based on the human capacity for disinterested. Disinterested means indifferent, indifference, pleasure, no. For free of all self-interest. Okay, disinterested means free of all self-interest, pleasure in the natural world. The 100-year-old the 100-year-old college building was now in a derelict. Okay, the 100-year-old college building was now in a derelict state. Here, the sentence is pretty negative in sounding and understanding. So we should find the option which is also negative in sounding. So preserved for historical value. No, it is not. Unsafe for occupation. It could be neglected and broken down. Uh, Closest in meaning is neglected and broken down. So derelict, it means neglected and broken down. My serendip My serendipitous encounter with the man on the bus was to have a profound impact on my life. It means a chance of event. Notwithstanding our victory today, we must be careful to avoid a feeling of complacency. Complacency, closest meaning is smug and self-interested. Okay. So, Uh, each of the five items given below has a phrase given in italics. Choose the one from among the option A, B, C, and D that best describes the phrase and mark your response in the answer sheet accordingly. Okay. Question number 16. Her poetry not only succeeds in brilliantly capturing the beauty of nature but also carries the power to suggest that which is too great and beautiful to be expressed in words. Too great and beautiful to be expressed in words. In unknown मतलब we do not know anything about it जिसका कोई पता ना हो. The proscribed intangible मतलब जिसको हम छू नहीं सकते, something which we cannot touch and feel. Ineffable uh, Ineffable means the power to evoke feelings too vast, deep or sacred for direct speech. So the answer is ineffable. The government's policies were aimed at relieving the distress of the homeless, the unemployed, and the poverty-stricken sections of society. Poverty-stricken sections of the society, needy, indigent, disadvantaged, and challenged. The correct option is indigent. Indigent means suffering from extreme poverty or lacking basic necessities like food, clothing, and shelter. It also means poverty stricken. Indigent in generally means poverty stricken. So option B is the correct answer. The organizers refused to allow him to speak at the function since he was known to make speeches that tended to provoke and ignite passions. Speeches that tended to provoke and ignite passions. Irreverent speeches, incendiary speeches, unsubstantiated speeches, irrelevant speeches. The answer is incendiary speeches. Incendiary means trying to stir up the conflict, inflame emotions, or provoke violence and passion. I hope it is clear to you all. She was criticized for her views that were often restricted to small local issues and ignored matters of national importance. Unilateral views, illiberal views, parochial views, limited views. Answer is parochial. Parochial specifically means having a narrow or limited outlook or scope, particularly one that focuses exclusively on local or small scale matters while ignoring broader national or global concerns. When profits began dropping steeply all of a sudden, he realized that he ought to wind up his business soon, precipitously, instantaneously, cataclysmically, dramatically. The answer is precipitously or precipitously. Anything? Okay. Precipitously means dropping steeply all of a sudden. And cataclysmically means implies a violent, massive and destructive natural or societal disaster. And dramatically means striking or noticeable but lacks the exact geometric nuances of a steep sudden drop denoted by precipitously. I hope it is clear to you all. Thank you. And please do let us know in the comment section.